Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I have a cute little treat bag to share with you. It actually could be used as a gift bag. It could be used for cookies. It's really cute. It is 5 inches by 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches wide. But it's super simple. I'm using the Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper for this. I'm going to use a different pattern this time to show you you can use any of the patterns in here. This Designer Series paper is in our annual catalog. It is on page 189. It is right here. So if you're looking for it in the holiday catalog, it won't be in the holiday catalog. So this is what I'm going to share today. So let's go ahead and get started. So you are going to need a piece of Designer Series paper. I am using this one out of the same Under the Mistletoe Designer Series paper pack, and it is 10.5 by 8.5. And you are going to also need some the layering ovals. And you are going to need the stitch shapes. We're going to use the square. And I already went ahead and cut that out because this is the only thing from the Big Shot that we're going to need. And then the stamp set that I'm using, I have to share this because this stamp set is going to be a great present for, you know, a teenager, for a beginner stamper, for an advanced stamper. It is this Christmas Traditions punch box. Now it is $45, but you get so much in this, and the tin alone is worth, it's so beautiful. This doesn't even do it justice. Let me grab it really quick for you, and I'm going to show you it. I love this, and I'm really pushing this because I really think this is an amazing Christmas present for someone, or even to you, for yourself. But look how gorgeous this tin is. And then inside you get this 6-piece stamp set. Oh, I shouldn't do that because that's reflecting. You have this 6-piece stamp set right here. And it is perfect for the holidays. It's all Christmas sentiments. And then you get this punch that coordinates with it. You get a clear block. I hope it doesn't glare too much. I need to actually turn off this. There you go. So it comes with this clear block right here and 2 Stampin' spots, one in Real Red and one in Call Me Clover. And it is packaged so nicely when it comes, and it is a perfect gift for someone. And this is what got me started. My boss, when I was working for a dentist in his private office, I'm a dental technician by trade. Actually, I just retired, but anyway, his wife had a tradition that she would give everybody something on their birthday every hour. She did it with her kids, and she did it for all their employees. They were so wonderful. I have to tell you, they were just the best. And so every hour she would give me something, and the first thing she gave me was stamps with embossing powder and the ink, the Versamark. And I am telling you, I never stamped a day in my life, and it really got me creating. So if you know somebody who's very creative, they are going to love this. And it's just a super gift, and I'm really pushing it because I love it so much, and I really feel passionate about it as a gift. But anyway, that is what we're using. On this one, I used the Jingle All the Way just because of the little jingle bells on here. I thought that was appropriate. This one, I don't know, we'll think about it as we go ahead and put it together. Alright, so let's get started scoring this. And you do need to have your Designer Series paper, has to be double-sided, or this isn't going to be as cute. Okay, so on this 10.5 inch side, we're going to score it at 1/2, at 4, at 5.5, and at 9. And then you are going to turn it on the 8.5-inch side. You're going to score it at 2 and at 7. And that is it. Yeah, the reason I tell that story so much, I've probably told it a few times, is because it really got me into stamping. And it was just, it's so much fun. I never knew anything about it. I just really started going crazy with stamping. You don't really need your bone folder for this because it's designer series paper, and you don't really have to do that. Okay, so on this one, it's hard for me to see. I'm going to do it on this side to see if you can see it better. We are going to cut out, I'm a little discombobulated today because I've been really sick with a sinus and ear infection. I've been really dizzy, and I'm really just starting to feel well today. So you'll have to excuse me today. So these are our bottom flaps we are cutting. And I want to thank everybody on my Facebook, because I usually do Facebook Thursdays and I just couldn't do it this week. And so many of you, I swear I have the best followers. Everybody's just so sweet all the time. And everybody just wished me well wishes, and it really touched me, honestly. You know how it is when you don't feel good, and I'm kind of emotional when I don't feel good. We are going to cut this one off as well. So we have our glue tab right here. Now I'm going to use this side. This is going to be the outside, and I'm going to use this. This is our flap that folds over. And let me see. I have to tell you what this is, the 2-inch side. And this is 1.5 on the bottom. So the 1.5-inch side is the side that you are going to use for your bottom flaps. I want to make that clear because I feel like I'm not being that clear today. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to glue down this top flap. It just works better when you glue it down. Okay, so we've got that, and then we are going to go ahead and we're going to run this through the big shot with our framelits. So let me get the big shot really quickly here. And I forgot, I told you the only thing we needed to run through was that tag, but that is the only accessory that we are going to add. We need to cut these. So for these flaps, I'm not really too particular with it. I want them to be even and everything, so I'm going to just try to center it right in the center. I'm using a little sticky note to hold these down because I want it to stay there. So I'm going to just run this one through, and then I am going to run the other one through. So go ahead and fold up your little flaps. And then we're going to do the same on the other one. So they may not be exactly perfect, but for this bag, it doesn't really matter. Keep these little pieces because you can use these on a card and then I'm going to just go through here and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to center it and I'm going to use my little, just because I want it to stay exactly where I put it. This way I'm pretty sure that they're going to be pretty close. Okay, so there you go. We have both handles in. Now we're ready to put this together. Alright, let's grab some. I'm going to use the Fast Fuse, but use your tear and tape if you have tear and tape, or you can also use wet glue on this. And then we're just going to line up our edges. And then this is going to be the back of our box because that's where the seam is. So I got a little thing here. I think that's where I cut off the little excess. Alright, so this one's going back and this one's going to be our front. Okay, so look how cute. These are so, so cute. Even if you want this to stay loose, you can just adhere the top part, because that's what I think I did on this other one. I think I just, see how that's open? I think I just adhered this, but it's okay. I mean, either way you decide, it still is really pretty. So I'm going to grab my little hole punch here. It's actually, I'm going to use the smaller one, I think. Let me see, what did I use on this? Yeah, I used the smaller one. So let's use the smaller one, and I'm just punching a hole right next to the handle here. That is for our bow. And I'm hoping I can get this through. I think I used the smaller one before. So I'm using this real red cotton ribbon. I'm going to make sure there's a point on this really good, so I can get this through that little hole. We're going to string it through here. Yeah, that worked good. And then we're going to bring it around to the front. And we are going to make sure you have enough to tie a bow. So you're going to just tie it like that. And I'm leaving it on the spool because I don't want to waste ribbon. And then pull it through. And of course I got it upside down, but that's alright. It's still pretty. I may change it later. So there is our bow. You can make it a little bit smaller. I think I like these a little bit smaller. So that's the bow right there, and then we're ready to put the sentiment on. Okay, so let's pick out the sentiment for this. Now this one says peace and joy. That's kind of, this one says let heaven and nature sing. I like that because of the nature that's on here. And then I think we're going to use either peace and joy or let heaven and nature sing. Let's see. I think I'm going to use let heaven and nature sing. So you need a piece of whisper white. And I already have a little scrap piece here. I'm going to put it on my clear block. And I'm going to use real red for this. And we're going to stamp it. There's so many. Look how pretty these sentiments are too. There's so much detail in them. I love this set, honestly. Okay, so we are going to use the punch, and we're punching that out. And then we're going to use our little stitch shaped square, and then I'm using the Festive Farmhouse cotton twine, and I'm going to use this, I believe this one's Old Olive, and I'm just going to string it around my fingers, like probably like 3 times, and we're going to cut that. And what I did here is I just ran some Fast Fuse in the center, and made it, kind of shaped it like a bow, and then just laid it down here. And then we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this. And I did put them, well, let's go ahead and put them on this one. At the top and at the bottom, because you want room for that twine there in the middle. And then we'll lay that on here. And then we're going to put some adhesive on the back. And we're going to attach it to the front here. Just like that. Aren't these so cute? So that is it. Here's the other one. Look how pretty, and they're both so pretty, from the same designer series paper pack. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Today is the last day to use the September Hostess code. So if you want to get in the drawing, you need to order from this Hostess code today to get into the September drawing. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. I'm sorry I was not myself today, but I wanted to get a project out to you. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a blessed day, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.